Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Warren Canonigo, and you're watching my life icons. I'm now featuring my Christmas episode, the very first Christmas episode of my vlog. And our guest this afternoon is a record holder, and that is because she guested in my show the most number of times. This is her third time, and she deserves even more. Ladies and gentlemen, my soul sister, my alter ego, and someone I consider as the muse of the arts, Miss Sharon Grace Cabatuan GERALEM.
Hi Warren, good afternoon. Thanks for having me for the third time. I'm so flattered.
How are you today?
I'm good. I'm enjoying the Christmas vacation. It gives me lots of rest time.
Thank you, Sha, because in the middle of your preparation for the Noche Buena, you really spent time with me today. You really shared.
Can never say no to you.
And what was your reaction when you received my third invitation? Yes, just like what I said earlier, this is your third guesting. How did you feel when you received the third invitation?
I was flattered. I could not believe it because you were already inviting different people, so I thought I've already done my part. But here's another episode, and I am very flattered and honored to be on your list.
And one of the reasons for that, Shai, is the fact that you have a lot of things to share to my subscribers, to our viewers. And the episode that we did only focused on your life as a teacher and the highlights of your career. So it's really necessary, it's really imperative. Otherwise, it would not be complete. The channel would not be complete for this year, 2020.
So you will never really stop until you have explored all of me, all of my aspects.
So we'll talk about your life outside the Department of Education, outside the vocation of teaching. Earlier, I said that Sharon is an alter ego because we have lots of things in common. And I will let her mention some of those. What are some of our commonalities, Sha? Just at the top of your head.
That we are both English majors.
Okay, check.
That we were born in the same year.
Check.
That we are both beautiful.
And of course, Sharon, we're both from Sangi. We're born and raised in Sangi, Toledo City. And we are also both like Motions. We're alumni of Toledo National Technical School. We are Normalites, proud alumni of Cebu Normal University.
Very proud.
Yeah, I love physical. And another proof that most probably unconsciously we have the same line of thinking and sometimes really on the same page. It's because there was one time when I went to the mall and I had a crush on the promodizer of the shirt. And so I approached the guy to flirt. But instead of flirting, my attention was caught by a t-shirt with the letter W. Yes, because of course, because of the name Warren, so I needed to buy a shirt with a capital letter W. And this is the shirts. Now, a couple of weeks after, for some reason, I was scanning your timeline and I was checking your photos. And I was surprised to see that in one of your pictures, you're also wearing the same shirt. And I told myself, oh my God. So, what's the story? Can you show them the t-shirt? So
yeah, here's mine.
So what's the story of the t-shirt shop?
I think I bought this before leaving for Singapore.
Ah,
I just, yeah. So I went to Metro Plaza here in Toledo City, and it's the first shirt that I saw. I think I was in a hurry at that time, so I just grabbed it.
when you bought that, you were not really crazy about the shirt. It's just that you needed to buy
Um,
one and you ran out of time.
yes. So I think I just needed a new shirt, and then that's it. I did not really scrutinize the other shirts available because I think there was also a long line of customers. So I just,
Mhm.
yeah.
But having worn the shirt for, of course, more than 2 times, have you come to also fall in love with the shirt already?
Yeah, it's actually thick, and it's nice when when the weather is cold, for example.
I'd like to talk about you as an artist, you as, for me, in use of the art. And one testament of that is the fact that you are the creative director and the designer of your company, of your new baby.
Company.
It's entitled Crochet.
Yeah. Have you seen the logo? The logo was intentionally spelled like that. It's like a transcription of the word crochet. KRO, and then is it period or dash? Then Shay, SHA dash YE. So that's how it's really written in the transcription.
Ah, okay.
So I think it's a coincidence. So I
Correct.
just use it, not the actual word.
Because part of the transcription is also a syllable of your first name, Sharon.
Yes. So
Was the
also the word shawl. So I think I have that special, I don't know if it's called a talent or what. So I can easily see similarities of things. So I did not also expect that I developed my skill for crochet when it all just started as a hobby or passion or diversion whenever I'm stressed out. So I look for things that would relax me or my nerves and my brain. So yeah, I didn't expect that it would go this far and this how do I say that? This is complicated. No, the intricacy, I just love it. I also I keep watching videos on YouTube regarding crochet. So I think my love for it has just grown more and more.
Well, what do you think, Sha, inspired or influenced your love for doing crochet?
When I was in TNBS, our alma mater in high school, I don't know, for some reason I was just attracted. Although I started really with difficulty. There were other classmates who were better than me in crochet. In fact, they became also my second teachers because our teacher, Miss Reyes, was already very uh, fast, in terms of this one. So I asked for help. And then, I also have this personality from time to time that I will never stop until I get what I want. So I just kept crocheting. In fact, I'm a homebody, so I think it's a perfect personality for someone who loves to crochet or who wants to do this because you can't be moving. You should stay in one place and concentrate. So it really, my being a homebody or introvert, partially introvert because I also love to be with certain groups. Uh, so there, when I was in high school, and then the hook and the yarn, you put them together and you create something out of these two things. And I think my curiosity has never stopped because with the advent of the internet, you get to see that there are more and a lot more people can create even better, more beautiful projects. And that there are a lot of people outside the Philippines who are also into crochet, even men. So I think my love for this has just grown, and then I discovered a lot of things. I found that in Toledo there are also many crocheters, or they love to crochet teachers, and so they told me, "Oh, you can buy yarn from this place as well, not just the ones you commonly find in the store. So I was even more addicted to it. So, but no regrets, because I feel good after completing the project, and I never thought that there will be people who'd be interested and to the extent of buying my product. So whenever it's vacation time, so that's when I use my time to create certain projects. So I'm just loving it more and more.
Yeah, I know that you're really loving it because checking the pictures of your crochet products or outputs or projects, I can really tell that you're really spending so much time, really giving so
Yeah,
much dedication to it. What
this
was
is my
your,
latest.
yeah, that's your latest, the one in the, it's not
Yeah,
a bodice, like a mannequin, like a bodice.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the order of Ma'am Lovely Kanya Amante, the math teacher in Das National High
Ah,
School.
yeah, Ma'am Lovely.
Yeah, yes. I've
Our
been about,
Kasidactives.
yes, of course. The queen also in hosting. Another queen.
Oh,
Another school.
Sha, I understand that you have already made a lot of crochet products, but can you still remember the very first one that you finished?
I was in school at that time. I think I was in first year high school or the grade 7 at that time, and we used big yarns, thicker yarns, because it's perfect. That type of yarn is perfect for beginners, and the hook is also huge, so you will not have difficulty yarning over. I think we started with the chain, and the project, I think it was a Barbie doll dress, I
About the
guess.
dress.
Yes, there were actually many we were asked to create.
When a client will contact you, you cannot readily give the exact amount of the type of order that they would like you to make, right? So it depends
Yes,
on the size, on the
mm,
material, on the color.
yeah, there are measurements also to consider. Depends on the length, the width. Mm.
So for those of you who are interested to actually work with Sharon for a crochet product that you love, I will flash on the screen the Facebook page where you can actually send a direct message.
Oh, thank you for promoting my product.
What is so far,
Uh,
Sha, that the crochet product that you made that is somehow sentimental to you or somehow important to you or maybe your favorites?
uh, it's a project that really takes time. So I think all of them, but I think the best for me would be the shawls, because it takes really a long time to finish. And when it's done, wow, you can imagine, you can recall the number of days you put into it. And yeah, I think each one of them, each of the show,
Mhm.
I started with just, I think I started with headbands, and Zafire is even one of the models. And then
I am.
most of my clients are co-teachers, and so they would just say, "How much is that?" And then I somebody really tapped. I wish to have one like that, but with a different color or theme. And then somebody said, "Please, I want this one, please." So I'm just so flattered. I think more than the money you receive, I think it's the appreciation and their want of it that makes you feel fulfilled. That wow, never thought that there are other people who'd appreciate other than me.
Right.
I do.
So every project that you make is really special, regardless of the one who ordered, regardless of who the client is, because you know within yourself that you're doing it out of love, out of passion for the art
Mhm.
of crochet.
Yeah. So as to the question of which one is my favorite, which design, I love all of them, but I think it's because the shawl takes the longest time. So I'd say that it's my favorite. Whatever shawl, for as long as it's a shawl or a scarf, for anything that takes much time and thought, because you have to also consider something. For example, like, oh, I want to create something that's quite slightly different or very different from the previous customer, for example. So you have to think, you have to write down your thoughts, you have to draw. Yeah, I draw in a way that I am the only one who understands my drawing. Yeah, so I'm also learning to read patterns of crochet because for me it's difficult. So I'm learning to interpret the pattern so you can create your own version.
Having heard everything that you shared about your crochet business, I'd like to say good luck and congratulations in advance because I know with the kind of passion that you have for that kind of handicraft, for that kind of artistic activity, I know that your baby will really grow into an empire someday. In
Oh, thank
fact,
you
already
so
have a
much.
studio.
You
So
just
that
pray for the for good health, you know, for my hands to always work well because everything depends on my right hand. My left hand will just serve as an assistant, you know, it's the one that holds the yarn and this one holds the hook. So this is where the more pressure is
correct.
located.
But it's being supported by the other arm, so both are
Yeah,
still useful.
balance.
Okay. Ah. But of course, you're not called the muse of the art. I would not consider you a muse of the art just because of one thing, or well, one major thing. There's another reason. You have started the art of vlogging this year. I would like to know, Sharon, why did you choose literature as an inspiration for the branding of your YouTube channel? And by the way, your YouTube channel is called Sharon Grace. Why did you choose literature as the branding inspiration?
Literature, because I think I've been teaching the subject for quite some time. So I think that apart from practical research one, it's literature which I'm more familiar with. So I think that I have something to say about the subject. I have the books and other resources. And I love literature personally. You get to experience different stories, or of course through reading you get to know different lives of people, how they solve problems. So just the beauty of literature, whether it be fiction or non-fiction.
I agree with you, Sha. When you think of a branding for your vlog, you should associate yourself with something that you have mastered, something that you really love, or something that you're really interested in, so that you wouldn't actually appear fake or you wouldn't give any wrong information to your viewers. So, and I know you are also starting to create videos about the art of crochet. So I'm sure of that. So it's a, dual branding, crochet and literature.
If only I could create my own subject, I'd call it litmus, like a litmus paper. But it's a combination actually of literature and music.
So I hope that you will make time to create more videos by next year. And
yeah, hopefully.
just like your crochet business, we look forward to the growth and the progress of your vlog by next year, hopefully. Okay,
thank you so
so
much.
we're done with the art of crochet, the art of vlogging, and now I'd like to talk about the culinary arts. I am certain that you are a certified home cook, maybe not a chef yet, but you have made the best mango float ever.
Have you tasted it?
Yes, I have
Thank you.
tasted it, Sha. I have not bought it, but I tasted it. Someone gave me a tub. Okay. So, but you said you're no longer really preparing that to be sold, right? So maybe.
Yeah, because it takes time also.
But what gravitated you to preparing and at least attempted to do the mango float business?
Yes, I would say that all of these interests have something to do with my zodiac sign. Being an Aquarius, you know, we love to experiment. We have this wide range of interests, and at some point we don't stop until, yeah, that's like what I said. We don't stop until our curiosity is satisfied. So I think yeah, it's also good. And I have a very good friend, you know, Nelvin, right? He's very good at graphic arts. So any logo you want him to make will always be beyond your expectations. So there's no problem about branding and promoting it because Nelvin is always there to help. I would like to thank those who also bought our mango float. So it's also made really with love and passion and patience. All of these qualities are present whenever I'm into a certain project.
Direct.
Yeah, I would like to thank Mom Giselle.
Just
Mom Giselle was, I think, was my first buyer. So thank you so much, Mom Giselle. And she said, she even asked, how much is a bigger top, or is it available
or a tray
in a bigger container or something like that? Wow, Mom Giselle. Okay, this is just a startup. I start small. So I would like to thank Mom Giselle and the rest.
But since you already have Patreon siya, I'm sure that for those who are interested to taste, or for those who would like to eat or savor or enjoy it again, I'm sure they can just send you a direct message to your messenger account.
Yeah.
Sure of that.
And also War.
Yes.
War, for those who have vehicles, have cars, they can wash them in my car washer. Have you seen?
I didn't know that. So it's already
I think
it's already in full swing, the car wash business.
It's I think 2 days ago, Irene also was there very early in the morning before she headed for the seminar, I think, in Lamak. So I was so surprised when I see her because I was about to hand her the jackfruit, the slice of jackfruit. It's a way of, you know, that's our sort of superstitious belief. Yeah. I said, oh, we got it in a day. And we were laughing. Yeah.
Okay, so to my viewers and subscribers, so Ma'am Sharon also has a car wash business. And it's open 24 hours, right? Is it open 24 hours?
Yes, 24 hours.
How do you do that? Is there like an attendant to wash the car, or is it that?
No, it's self-service. Self-service. You just need to, what's that?
Pay through a machine.
5 peso coin. There's a slot machine. And after you put in the coin, so that's when it starts to activate. The water. And the 5 peso coin is equal to 3-minute amount of water that you can use for washing. So for those who were already here, thank you so much.
Wow. So for those who have not, it's located in Purok Langka, Sangit, Salado City. It's beside the Mactan Bank building.
Yeah, right. I thought I would never try at new things anymore because, you know, we're getting old. But then, whoa, so age doesn't matter, the good.
Yes, and life begins at 40. So we have still many, many, many more years to think of that.
Yes, we have just begun.
And before I'm gonna say goodbye, Sharon, so that we can continue with our Noche Buena preparations, I'd like to have a background of your baby. So the first one, your crochet business, it's called Crochet.
Baby.
And then the second one is your vlog named Sharon Great GERALEM. Then you have your mango float business, and it's called, the brand was Jochen Shah. And of course, the car wash business. What's your name for that?
Car wash Sean. Actually, there's emphasis on Shah because of Sharon. So fortunately, another coincidence, car wash Sean. So it's a combination of English and our vernacular or our Cebuano Visayan language. Correct. Because you can just have, we can just end up at car wash, right? Wash, SH. But we add AM to make it more localized, Kawashan. And it's self-service, so I don't need to stay there. The machine just starts whenever the coin is dropped. So yeah, that's it.
Okay, well, so you have 4 babies at this time. Is there still something that you are currently concocting
Oh, you could check that. Oh, you forgot online teaching before. I had online teaching about how many years ago? 10 years ago, I guess.
Yeah, that's 10 years ago.
Yeah. So there are
But
still,
you're
you'll never.
working on growing more plants so you can also sell them. You added
Yes,
a
I've got lots of
certified
plans.
plantita.
Still have to, how do you call that?
It's still in the oven. It's still
I want to make more of them first before finally selling them.
yes, before branding
So
them.
they are my oxygen here. I
So
also
thank
love
you, Shah, for
photography.
sharing another dimension of your existence. And I look forward for the fourth episode, which will be about your plant business.
Oh, business. Just a hobby, perhaps. Yeah, when it comes to my money tree seedlings, yeah, I'm selling them too.
Is
But
that
we're making a bonsai out of them. So,
mhm.
like, we braid them and then we cut the leaves until,
Yes.
yeah, you know what I mean.
And for more information about Sharon's babies and her businesses, you can always check her Facebook account, check the timeline, check the pictures. So thank you very much, Shah, and I'm so happy to be part of your Christmas Day celebration. Christmas episode.
I'll be celebrating it in Kristen's house. So just
Yes,
next
I hope
year.
to see you there.
Yeah, see you
Later.
there.
Yes.
No more
Bye, Shah.
virtual. Bye. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas.